need a third down play. Mike Riley is slinging. There he goes. In traffic. Knocked down. Good coverage on that far rail.
Continue to try to push the ball deep.
Former BC Lion knocking it down.
Yeah, Winston Rose in on the play. Again, one of 4 former Lions starting on that Blue Bomber.
Nice crowd, nice party going on, and their team is leading. Edmonton nearly gave it away. Close to an interception for Winston Rose, who wishes he had another shot at that one.
And I like it. You know, he steps the line of scrimmage. Nice job by Craig Rowe to keep his contained and responsibility, and forces Trevor Harris with a really poor decision and a ball here and there. They need something right now before half.
Aggressive defense performance so far. Rhymes looking for it, and it is brought down. Winston Rose has the interception.
That was not open, and he just locked in. He wanted to throw the deep ball, and he felt like he needed to get it in one chunk, but no. That's just tight coverage. The DB was running the route for him, and Rose said thank you for the gift. And now you give Matt Nichols and his offense. It's been hot here in the second quarter, putting together some decent drives. And
30 yards to R.J. Harris, a connection to Hawley, play action fake, and another nice catch over the middle. Hawley, though, fumbled it. Who's got it? Looked like the Red Blacks. No, it's still loose. Wow. Slippery football, and Winnipeg has come up with it.
Wow. That looks like Rose. Who is that? Rose?
Winston Rose. 2nd and 10. And going to take a shot for Walker. It's intercepted in the end zone, picked off by Winston Rose. His 2nd pick in as many games. Well, he's making a huge name for himself in Winnipeg early. 2nd and 4. It's picked off. It's Winston Rose. And he's going to run away from Jonathan Jennings. Pick 6. Bombers. A 70-yard touchdown return. And the Winnipeg defense has talked about not having one of those yet this year. They're on the board here. So when the offense is sputtering, the Winnipeg defense steps up.
Right, we got to have a better stunt game.
Go!
Use or
ready!
Whatever it is you're doing.
Ready, set, go!
There's only 3 minutes.
Masoli chucking for the 2 points.
That's still live.
That's still alive. And Winston Rose, if he goes the other way, could get to himself. And they're talking about pitching it. Throwing down, 2nd and 11. Evans, far rail, jump ball. It's picked. Winston Rose has another interception here tonight.
Winston Rose, as we said off the top, came in leading these Winnipeg Blue Bombers with 3 picks. He's respecting the speed of Brandon Banks. He's not going to bite on the double move, so he's in perfect position. He's not going to let Banks get over the top. Capitalize a little more on a couple of short fields, but
down the rail, a battle going on. That was a great play by Winston Rose, who's already had a couple picks tonight.
Maybe his last start for a while, trying to go 5-1 in the 6-game set. Oh, that one intercepted. Winston Rose has the lead.
Take a look. Look off, then to the backside, through the hands. No, it wasn't. Sindani, who fought the football last week against Edmonton.
After the fumble.
Yep.
First down at the 51. And Fajardo looking deep for Roosevelt. That's been intercepted. And there's the league leader with number 7, Winston Rose.
Sun glaring right into Bombers defense as they're bringing heat.
And Shaq Evans, and it's picked off.
Guess who it is? Guess who it is?
Winston Rose, the CFL interception leader, has number 8.
And this one intercepted. Winston Rose has got it. That's his 9th of the year. It's back-to-back turnovers on consecutive plays, and the Bombers are in business.
Ante Leader was the intended target. He's the guy who fumbled on the last play. Winston Rose with number 9.
League leading total.
Great ability to get the best out of his receivers, whether they're young or veterans.
2nd and 10, a pump, and now he'll fire it, and it's broken up. Great close by Rose.
I'm not sure if Rose didn't just go with the shoulder pads and led with the sort of the chest on this hit. He wanted to time it up,
Perfect timing.
Absolutely, and took his head out of it too. Did not duck his chin down and lead with the crown of his helmet. He kept his helmet above the hit, led with his chest.
37 catches during the regular season, none that good. First down in Bomber territory. Paterno taking a shot, but underthrows it. Easy pickings. Winston Rose, the interception leader, coming back for Winnipeg. And still going across midfield and down the sidelines and finally corralled around the 30-yard line.
The single to that side now. William Powell flares out of there, tried to fight on that double move, the post inside move, and Winston Rose was not buying it. He stayed high, he stayed on the outside for that outside cut, and he gets a pick with a 61-yard return and instant field position for the Bombers. What a play.
Always good advice in short yardage. He goes right. He doesn't get it.
Didn't get there.
Winston Rose comes in.
That he's not moving north and south, that he can get caught in the backfield. And Winston Rose from the secondary, playing off the edge, says, I'll just go and play the play. Steps up and makes a great tackle.
They got to show them some different looks to help out the protection scheme.
Going back a similar way, it's intercepted. Winston Rose has it. And a big return all the way to the house. Touchdown Winnipeg as Winston Rose picks off McLeod Bethel-Thompson.
He's got a reputation on that corner
Nice shot. Tuck your fucking ball away. That's it, baby. Got Speedy D behind
as a
you.
takeaway artist, and you can see Rose sort of had a better reaction, better movement to the football. Off the edge, but that time big Casey Sales in the middle.
On 2nd and 10, Toronto 41. Off to the right. And that one.
Yeah, Bombers trying to do their part to get this thing back on the rails.
A first and goal just inside the 10. Bethel-Thompson fakes. Oh, he hit a receiver. It's intercepted. And they toss it to Nick Taylor, who has a big return. Oh, what a turn of events for the Argos when it looked like they were set to go in and perhaps tie the score.
Arsenal in the slot to the left of Cornelius. He's going to look down the field for Hawley. He gets hammered and it falls incomplete. Winston Rose came over and popped him and knocked that ball loose.
To the inside as you see him throw down the seam here. He sees Hawley. He's got that room to the inside, but he pulls him back outside with the throw, which brings him into the corner.
From the Winnipeg 40, throwing it back, setting up the double pass to Eugene Lewis, looking deep down the field for Hergy Mayala.
A terrific adjustment by Mayala to even put himself in position to make this grab, but unable to hold on as he goes to the ground.
That close. The sack, the pick. Harris, deeper ball, down the right, nearly picked off by Winston Rose.
The Canadian Football League interception leaders.
Quickly to the left for Lewis again, but not that time. First possession by the Alouettes.
Winston Rose supplying the tight coverage. Watch the right arm here, wrapping up the arms of Lewis.
Defense, and Richie Hall in particular, will notice that opposing offenses are running the same reps as they did in the first quarter that the Bombers already defended against successfully. Now Jefferson Jeffcoat.
So they're able to bring Feaster in, the American, as a replacement for the Canadian running back, Andrew.
He stays in. The ball goes deep, and Winston Rose has it. Intercepted Winnipeg. Everything going right for Winnipeg now. Rose is still going. Winicky couldn't take him down. And finally he is, and a flag does come out.
Major foul, blindside block, Winnipeg number 5. That's a 15-yard penalty. It'll be first down, Winnipeg.
He basically just kind of baits Trevor Harris on that one. He can lay off his receiver a little bit. He's aware that Winicky is there, but he knows, understanding space and time, it's going to take time for the ball to get there, and he can cover that amount of space by the time the ball arrives.
And the Bombers will start the second half of their season 9-0, nearly another pick there. Winston Rose already has one tonight.
Has some time, gets it away, far side of the field, batted down. He was looking for Lewis, and Winston Rose would have none of it.
He wants the timing out to get the first down, and Winston Rose breaks downhill on it quickly.
A little bit of a misread by Henry, who's over 600 yards on the season. Wow. And this one falls incomplete as they try to go back to Henry again. And
he kind of let up on. This one's a little low and behind him. Probably a good spot for that to be placed.
Looks towards Evans. That one was almost picked off. Winston Rose was all over that ball.
You know,
man.
DB.
Yeah,
he said man. He wants to lock down a man. Had a good jump on the ball here. That they have DB night once a week. Again, Bomber players talking about how much time they spend together.
Far side, Dolagala, and that'll be intercepted on the far sideline by Rose, and he's going to take it back down to the 25. And the Bombers defense does it again.
It was intended for Shaq Evans. Just a little bit too many chop steps coming out of his break.
Dominic Ryan's yardage total. 4 options to the right for Adams. He's going to go to the left. And that is broken up and batted down by Rose. Ball on the Bomber 34. Rourke. A ton of time. Tight window picked off. Intercepted by Winston Rose. And the Bombers defense comes up with yet another big play from Nathan Rourke.
I'll get you good.
It'll just be a case of we need to execute this better.
Davis looks for the deep shot again, and that one also batted down. 2nd and 3 here for Edmonton after a 7-yard pickup to Brown. Ford turns, hands it off again. Brown bumped off the first tackle from Rose.
First start for Trey Ford, and got first week where he was taking first-team reps with the starters, so we may see a little bit of this, just not quite there when it came to the timing on the handoff.
Second half begins with the Alouette offense. Trailing by 3, Montreal is, and throwing right away into coverage. Austin Mack, and Winston Rose was there.
And here comes a post route, so here's what happens. You got to choose something. I'm going to protect myself, because 37 is...
That's it for Stanback so far, but a 2nd and 5 after that 5-yard carry. Looking off to the left, intercepted! You called it, and you said earlier about Winston Rose. He was nearly picked off by Rose in the first half. This time, he was intended for Worthy.
Labor Day weekend between the Bombers and Riders. Dolagala wants to throw, gets it away, far side, going up, trying to get it was Emelis. Batted away neatly by Winston Rose.
He's just playing off, not allowing the big play. The ball was a little late coming out.
They lost once this year at home. BC beat them. And then they got revenge a few weeks later. Here's a deep ball. Dukes, little short. And, oh, it looked like it was picked by Winston Rose. Had it.
Into this play. Coming back to bat that one away from Winston Rose.
Trey Ford works. Got him again. Brown to the left. He looks that way. Throws looking for Lewis this time. Batted down. Winston Rose gets it done.
Winston makes a better break on it than he does. Playing the inside, he broke on it. Yeah, that's a nice play by Winston.